Hi, this is Tarot Reader, and in this video I'm going to discuss the love reading. This is specifically the love, the sex life, the lust life of a person based on their zodiac signs. Okay, now in this video I'm going to cover the zodiac sign, which is Virgo. Okay, for Virgo zodiac, okay, you've drawn a lot of marriage cards. Now this particular love, lust or sex reading, the timeline is July 2017 till January 2018, the first 6 months. Okay, Page of Pentacles is reversed in the past. Maybe you were looking for a certain specific proposal, a marriage proposal, or someone to respond with some kind of a sexual advances in the past 4 or 5 months, and it did not happen, or it did not happen the way you expected or you wanted it, because Page of Pentacles is a very tangible card. It's related to messages and some form of communication, but the card is reversed. That means it did not come through when it was needed or when it was expected. The first 3 or 4 months, at least till October or November 2017, your cards show a lot of jealousy issues. Okay, but somewhere what is consistent is the marriage aspect, the marriage element. Whether you're a Virgo woman or a Virgo man, the chances of a marriage in the next 4 or 5 months, or at least till Jan 2018, are very much high, or at least finding a proposal if you're unmarried. Yes, because see, 4 of Wands is upright. That implies some kind of a celebration, purchase of property, or a marriage in the next 3 to 4 months. Okay, 10 of Pentacles is reversed as well. That's a card which related to a marriage in the family, or purchase of property, or maybe renovation of an existing property for some kind of celebration. The card is reversed. Yes, there will be some hurdles, some monetary issues which will affect the plans. Okay, also you have some people who are very jealous of you, some people around you, maybe your siblings, maybe your cousins, or maybe the siblings of the man or the woman you are involved with, because 2 of Pentacles is reversed in the root position. That means you're juggling too many things, you're taking in more responsibilities than what you can manage. Okay, so be careful. Sometimes you need to relax a bit, or sometimes you need to take only those commitments which you can manage, not the ones which are beyond your reach. King of Wands is in the crossing position. See, especially if you're a Virgo woman, I see you getting a proposal from a man who's very charming. He's elder to you. Okay, he comes from a position of power. He's a man who's very aggressive, very manipulative, very cunning. If he wants something, he wants it. That's how he is. He is someone who has a strong professional background. People respect him a lot. He's blessed with money, and this is a man who loves life. He loves his woman, he loves his drinks, he loves his parties. Okay, either he's looking for an alliance for his son, or he could also be the man who himself is after you for all the wrong reasons, maybe lust. Yeah, so be careful on that. If you are someone who's open to a relationship without commitment, then this is a man who can show you the dreams. I mean, when it comes to passion, when it comes to intimacy, when it comes to taking you out, when it comes to gifts, he knows how to pamper a woman. Similarly, for a Virgo male, okay, I do see you getting a proposal from a man who wants his daughter to be married to you, a man who's rich, powerful, and aggressive. The only thing you need to know is you're not supposed to get into an argumentative mode with this person. That's something you have to control. Sun card is upright, so between October, November, December, the middle 2 to 3 months, October, November, and December, is when there could be a possibility of marriage or some kind of a legal favor. Sun, when it is upright, it brings legal favors, it brings improvement in health. If you're getting a surgery or any kind of treatment, you might get the right treatment from the hospital where you're getting it done. It also implies getting connected to people who are from political background, or the public sector, or the government background. They have money, they have power, they are very short-tempered, very aggressive, very adamant, but people who can make things happen for you, people who can pull strings. Sun is also a card which brings short-term flings with people who are very rich. If you're a Virgo woman, you might end up sleeping with someone who's a VVIP. Okay, if you're a Virgo man, You might have a fling with a woman who is someone from a prominent family, and this is a card which not only brings pleasure but it also brings flow of money around the same time. The last 3 months, specifically November, December and January 2018, King of Swords is reversed. If you're someone who's already married, okay, then your spouse could give you some trouble. Whether you're a Virgo woman or a Virgo man, your better half could give you trouble. King of Swords reverse could also imply someone in between who gets involved. Could be a lawyer, could be a counselor. An elderly man who has a blunt tongue, is very shrewd and capable in his craft, but he's not someone who's being very understanding towards you. Or maybe he's not someone who wants to listen to what you're trying to tell him. Ace of Cups is reversed. This is a card of strong passion. When Ace of Cups is reversed, it implies, especially in the last 3 months, November, December and January 2018, so a passionate affair or a passionate relationship. Ace of Cups reverse, if you're a Virgo woman, be careful. It's a card of unwanted pregnancies, so try and avoid getting intimate with someone without the right protection. If you have indulged in intimacy without taking any contraceptives without taking any contraceptives or protection, take some tablets or consult your doctor. Ace of Cups reverse could also imply that you are going after a relationship which is only going to give you sex and pleasure but not commitment. So be careful. It's a card which brings a certain amount of pain. For the Virgo man, be careful. You might get involved with a woman who gets pregnant. Not just that, she might not be willing to let you go. So if you've given her false commitments, you need to make a way out with it. You need to find a way out. Two of Swords is upright. There is someone who has a lot of jealousy against you, whether you're a Virgo man or woman, someone who hates you, someone who has a lot of jealousy towards you, someone who cannot stand you, and that hatred and acrimony is literally visible towards each other, and that person could trouble you after November. So be careful. King of Cups is reversed. See, a lot of kings have come up in this reading. I see a lot of men involved who are either trying to help you get married, or who are connecting you with someone who might be the man or woman you are getting intimate with. But King of Cups reversed implies a man who's elder to you, very emotional, very clingy. He comes from a political background, is very rich, but at the same time very stingy. He doesn't like to spend his money, but this man has power, he has money, and he also has a lot of feelings for you. So post November is when I see this man helping you, especially for a Virgo woman. This is a man who can make you feel loved. Yes. For the Virgo man, this is a man who's a generous friend, and he's someone who might connect you to one of his girlfriends. Yes. So be careful. All I'm saying is that if you're someone who's looking out for marriage, okay, marriage is on the cards. Yes. Try to wear a lot of browns, a lot of beige, a lot of purple, a lot of reds in your clothing. Yeah. And wear some gold ornament on the body. Yes. Yeah. Any doubts? You can post comments on the video. Yeah. One more thing, do like my video, do subscribe to my channel. It's just a click of a button, nothing else. It's not going to cost you money. Yeah. And feedback is always welcome. Yeah. Blessed be Tarot Reader.